So I'm here with Brendan Light of BuzzBack Market Research. He's presenting tomorrow, and I thought, Brendan, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you're presenting on here at the Market Research event?
So I will be presenting, focusing primarily on our eCollage application, but at a higher level it's about alternative approaches to getting data online, trying to think more from the perspective of the respondent than from the perspective of the market research company. We aim to challenge the status quo, because the status quo is simply migrating telephone surveys to the internet, and we think that's kind of a mismatch for the opportunity of what the internet is. So we look to online opportunities that are more engaging and really exploit the technological capabilities of the internet, and it's a win-win situation. It delivers a better experience for the respondent, but we've also shown it delivers much better data and insights to our clients.
Tell us some of the case studies. You recently did a web seminar with us talking about the eCollaging. Tell us a little bit about some of the case studies that you're presenting on and demonstrating with the eCollaging.
Sure. So we're fortunate enough to have a wide variety of case studies. What we found with our various enabling and projective techniques is they are not a single solution to a single problem. They are very helpful in addressing a lot of different challenges that we have in projects. The core challenges are that clients want to get deeper with respondents. They want to get better insights, and they want to get past the top of mind, very quick, rote responses to the survey. So we found benefits with the eCollage. The kinds of benefits we're going to show is how it can help in, one, in a very simple level, is getting much greater amount of response out of open-ended questions. And we've seen that across a lot of areas. And it's not so much just about getting more, but getting better. And when you have more, you have a better opportunity to find better, and luckily we found better in there. We'll also be looking at studies on how it can affect the nature of the responses that people give. So it's not simply, again, not just about giving more information, but changing the type of information people are giving. Again, moving past stereotypical top-of-mind responses into actually much more benefit versus feature-oriented responses to questions. And also looking at a very common problem that we have historically seen, and I've seen long before I ever came to BuzzBack, which is when you're testing stimulus concepts, and for whether they be all really good ideas or really not so good ideas, often finding parity among your stimulus that you're testing. And so if you're only asking your traditional key metrics, how do you get past that problem of no statistical differences? eCollage has been a very powerful technique for helping clients to get past that barrier of parity on key metrics and to understand. When clients bring us a bunch of stimulus, they have an idea in their head of what the strategic objective is of each of those stimuli. And so what eCollage allows them to do is see, is there a match between what the brand has in their mind of what a concept is supposed to evoke and what is being conjured up in the mind of the respondents. Words alone fail miserably at helping you understand if there's a connection between those two. Imagery goes a very, very far way, and it's not only is it simply better in terms of the mind can interpret it more easily to seeing that, yeah, we have the same imagery in mind, but the speed at which you understand you're making that connection, it is instantaneous when you look at collage imagery versus having to drudge through hundreds of open-ended questions to so immediately and powerfully see that connection. It's a very powerful tool. So again, the eCollage techniques helps on a wide variety of levels, and it's just a matter of how do you implement it, just as you have to consider how you implement any type of a traditional standard research question, and you craft it to meet the specific objective you're going after. It's the same thing with eCollage. It's not a one-size-fits-all application. It needs to be crafted and intended to make sure it's delivering the right responses you're looking for.